Good day! Welcome back to the YouTube channel of Life as a Bilingual in the Philippines. For today's video, we have the chance to interview one of our successful candidates. He is Mr. Wenz, a Filipino who's fluent in Thai language. He started his bilingual career at the very young age. So let's know more about him. Can you please introduce yourself po using Thai language?
โอเคสวัสดีครับทุกๆคนนะครับผมชื่อเวนซ์อาตุลนะครับแต่ว่าชื่อไทยคือพายุนะครับผมอายุแค่20ปีนะครับแล้วก็เราทำงานที่ corporation ตอนนี้นะครับผมมาจากประเทศฟิลิปปินส์นะครับเป็นคนฟิลิปปินส์ 100% นะครับแค่นั้นแหละนะครับขอบคุณมากนะครับ Hi everyone, I am Wenz but you can call me Payu. Payu is my Thai name that I use whenever I'm talking to Thai people. Also, I am just 20 years old, December 23. Yeah, I am working at corporation right now. So, and I am a full Filipino. I'm 100% Filipino. I'm pure Filipino. I don't have any lahi. So, yeah.
Understand ko. So, thank you, sir. Nag-gets na po namin. Ang bata niyo po, 20 years old.
Yeah. I started working 19 years old.
Opo.
So, yeah. Nagulat yung mga kasama ko, 19 ka lang. Tapos, marunong ka rin magsalita ng Thai. And they was like really shocked about me, yeah.
Opo, kahit kami sir, na-shock kami that na-started working at 19. Kasi usually 20 or 21 po talaga nag-start.
20.
Opo.
Yeah.
So, kayo po yung pinakabata sa office niyo, sir?
Yes, I'm the bunso on the department. Yeah.
Opo. Kumusta naman po yung pakikitungo niyo dun sa workmates niyo po?
Syempre at first, I'm really adjusting kasi the environment of school and also with work is really different. But as the time goes by, syempre hindi naman din masyadong mahirap for me to adjust because I'm a social person naman din kasi I really know how to adjust about the every type of person. So yeah, I can handle naman like most of the people and nakakasalamuha and I'm friend naman with all of the people sa office.
Opo sir, pero kayo po full-time working na po kayo?
Yes, I'm full-time working now. I'm planning to, I don't know when, but wala pa po kasi akong plan to get back because I do really think that this path that I'm taking is really the path that I would be taking for the rest of my life kasi it's really the path that makes me happy. It makes me happy and also meron din akong in return, like the money in return.
Opo. So, mas gusto niyo na po talaga mag-work ngayon guys.
Yes.
Or mag-study po. Okay, sir. Curious lang po, sir, Wenz. How did you learn Thai language po?
Way back 2020, when the pandemic starts, March 2020, that is the time that, syempre, schools are closed and wala talagang magawa. So that time, I was really fond of watching Thai movies, Thai series, and also Thai music as well. So I really love listening to Thai music as well. So I just wanted to point it out that whenever I hear Thai people speaking, it's really a music to my ear. Sobrang gandang-ganda na talaga ako sa Thailand. I'm astonished sa Thai language with the way they speak, the way they pronounce words. It's really kasi nga Thai language is a tonal language. So parang may tono talaga yung the way they speak. So parang that's great. Ang cool niya pakinggan. So that's caught my attention and I started learning on March 2020. March 2022 na ngayon. So it's been 2 years na. Yeah, it's been 2 years na.
Ilang taon po kayo nun, sir? 18?
18. Yes, 18.
First love niyo po yung Thai language.
Yeah. Yeah, actually. So, yeah, I started learning on March 2020. I started learning alphabets first. I remember I'm making like flashcards because Thai language has so many letters.
Opo.
So I managed to like create a flashcard for it so that I can like study it by myself na habang walang ginagawa ng quarantine.
Opo.
So yeah, hanggang sa nagtuloy-tuloy na. At first, it's really hard. But I'm enjoying it kasi. Kaya I don't think that it's really hard. So yeah.
At the age 18 po, sir, nag-start na kayo mag-study ng Thai. So, nung
Yes.
before pandemic po ba, gusto niyo na po talaga mag-aral ng Thai or dahil wala lang magawa ng pandemic kaysa tayo nag-start mag-explore ng Thai?
Actually, I really don't have any. But I'm like a language person na kasi like I actually know how to read and write in Korean, but I don't know like how to understand. But I know I can read and write in Korean. So also in our junior high school days, I studied in Filipino Science High School. So there's this curriculum now we have to learn Nihongo or like French. So I'm a fan of languages way before, but Thai language specifically, I really don't have any like interest in learning the Thai language at before pandemic. So the pandemic came, meron pa kasing nag-influence sa akin. I do have best friends. That time they are learning languages. One is Korean, one is Japanese. So like since pandemic naman, so why not learn another language like them? So that's what really like motivates me or like pushed me to learn another language kasi nainggit lang ako sa mga friends ko nag-aaral ng ibang language.
Opo. So you mentioned din po na meron kayong friend na nag-aaral ng Japanese, nag-aaral ng Korean. So bakit po Thai yung pinili niyong language?
Oh, so kasi I'm astonished talaga with the Thai language kasi I can see the beauty of it. I can see yung beauty ng language as a whole. Hindi lang yung sa scriptures pati yung the way they speak. Kasi I'm really amazed din kasi with their letters, their alphabet. So like it gave me interest na parang sobrang ganda niya. Nagkaroon ako ng intention talaga to learn it.
Oo. I understand po, sir. May struggles po ba kayong napagdaanan during studying Thai language po?
Personally kasi I don't have and wala akong naging struggle in language kasi hindi do it. Alam mo yan, parang I don't think that learning Thai language I'm learning because I need to. Because I learning Thai language because I want to. That's why hindi ko naiisip kung gaano kahirap yung Thai language. Hindi ko naiisip. Basta I'm just really learning. But I guess I could say like in general, the hardest thing that you will learn is the tones talaga.
Opo.
Because kapag nagsasalita ka ng Tagalog, kapag nagsasalita ka ng ang monotone kasi natin kapag tatagalog eh.
Opo.
I can say that because in Thai language every word that you say has a tone. So it's one mistake of tones you might can't be understood by Thai people or like hindi ka nila maintindihan or may masabi kang word na hindi naman yun yung meaning mo. So it's really hard kasi at first. Pero if you really think that like in a positive way, mas madali kang makakapagkabisado ng words because one word is so many meaning na. You just have to change the tone.
Opo.
So yeah, that's what I think na lang na okay lang yan, mas maginang mag-aral ka ng word. Hindi na ako masyadong makakabisado kasi nga marami ay one word lang pero maraming tones. That's what I need to do. Learn the tones.
So yung pinaka-struggle po talaga is yung tone nung sa Thai
Tones. Yeah.
Opo.
Yeah.
Kung sample ng tone ng Thai language or kung
Okay. The word M-A-A, just plain ma, and the middle tone is to come, like lumapit, like or pumunta, come. The word ma, the rising tone ma is means dog. Yeah. I depende talaga siya sa tono. For example, like I have 3 dogs, homi, ma, Sam, tua. So, ma is dog. Ma. Iba siya sa ma, iba siya sa ma. And the other one, the high tone, ma is horse.
So the word ma or M-A-A can have the three meanings po.
Three. Yes, nakadepende yun. Kapag in-spell mo siya in English, like in English letters, you will not know what does that mean.
In Thai.
Yung naka-romanize. Yeah, naka-romanize. But when you write it in Thai language, kasi you can determine the tone by just reading the Thai, like the letters. You can know the tone of it. So, if you know the tone already, you will know what that word means kahit M-A-A siya. Alam mong M-A-A siya. Kasi pag sinulat mo siya ng literal na M-A-A, anong tone niya? Like, anong tone niya? So, it's really hard talaga, the tones yun.
Okay po. So, nalalaman din po natin yung tone nun kapag naka-written na siya into Thai.
Into Thai, yes. Para siyang math eh. Actually, para siyang math. Like, there's these three classifications kasi. Tapos parang if you combine this classification to this vowel, like to this syllable, like it's really like a math talaga to learn like the tones in scriptures. So it's really yung una talaga it's really hard. Pero I adapted talaga with the whole Thai language.
I understand, Sir Wenz. Sir Wenz, to confirm lang din po, meron po kayong formal school or did you attend formal school po to study Thai?
I'm a self-taught po. I taught myself how to speak Thai. I only learned in YouTube and Google just by really self-researching. I used lang dictionary to guide my vocabularies and about the concept how to build their sentences. I really just learn it on YouTube. And also just by observing in Thai movies, in Thai series, with the way they compose their sentences. I don't have any like formal training talaga.
Opo.
So,
pero ilang taon po kayo nag-self-study ng Thai?
Yeah, like the whole time. The whole time I'm a self-taught. Like the 2 years, it's a self-taught. So while I was training, I also studying again because all the words that I know is from formal to the casual or the vernacular. Yeah, like from formal to tambay. The tambay words in Thai language. So while I was working, the words is new. It's beyond formal. It's beyond formal. It's in a corporate level. It's the way how you talk to customers. So it's really different. It's really different. So I need to learn that again. I need to learn those. But the good side of it is mas madali na lang sa akin. Mas madali na lang sa akin to learn. So right now, like the basic terms in my work, I can really handle it. And I can say nga, since I'm a chat support, I started working, mas magaling ako magsalita.
I see.
But now, mas magaling na ako magbasa and mag-type kesa magbasa kesa magsalita.
Opo.
So, yeah.
Good to hear naman po yun, sir, na at least na-improve pa yung Thai language during work. Opo. In line with that, sir, in your job naman po, naging struggle po ba yun, yung pagiging new in the bilingual or being new in Thai language, tapos biglang sabak agad dun sa pag-work?
Sabak. For me, syempre at first mahirap. The first one is yung the words talaga that I need to use. But the hardship that I really feel is the pressure. Kasi I'm a bilingual, so I need to learn those. Like dun kasi, like before I said na I learned Thai because I want to. Ngayon kasi I need to na because it's a work na kasi. So I really need to learn it fast. I really need to remember it, the words fast. I trained lang pala 4 days. So tapos sabak agad sa floor. I really need to remember all of it. Pero the kapalit naman nun, it's really good kasi my coworkers sometimes instead of like when they Google Translate something, they still can't understand, like, and they will ask me, they will ask me about it. Wenz, what is the meaning of it? What does the customer wants? Like, oh, okay, so magde-deposit lang yan. Okay, mag-withdraw lang yan. Something like that. So, it's really hardship siya nung una talaga, but it benefits me up to this day.
I understand po.
Yeah.
So, usually po ba, sir, nagiging language barrier po ba yun? Since you are Filipino po, tas yung some of your workmates po are native po ba or Filipino din?
No, Filipino din. Nandun ako sa department na merong Filipino, pero kasi, like, after some time, I'll be moving na to different department. But it's not really a language barrier naman kasi the leaders and supervisors that we have is lahat talaga Thai. Sometimes, if they weekly need an answer for a question, hindi na sila yung sabihin nila sa akin, Wenz, itanong mo nga to so that I can answer, I can ask them in Thai so that they can understand it faster. Kasi nga, that's the language barrier when asking to a supervisor kasi minsan hindi rin nila maintindihan yung English. For example, naiintindihan nila yung tanong namin, but the way they deliver their answer is minsan hindi namin masyado maintindihan. Ang ginagawa ko, I'm the one like translating. I'm the one who's like responsible for translating with the chats that we use, the sudden updates that we have. So, yun.
Apo, sir. Kumusta naman po yung pag-work niyo po with your native Thai supervisors po or mga team leaders po?
Actually, like hindi naman din kasi kami like nasa Cambodia kasi sila. Yeah. But as in we're chatting lang din if may question kami. They're good naman. That's sometimes nga merong mga leaders that hindi pa rin pala nila alam na merong bilingual sa Philippines. So like, whenever I ask questions, nagugulat sila. Like, akala nila nagamit lang ako ng Google Translate. Sabi ko, hindi po. I'm saying it in high. Meron pang isang leader na biglang niyaya ako mag-Gmeet because hindi niya in-expect na there's this one like person pala in the Philippines that can speak Thai, that can write in Thai. Tapos, nung napakinggan niya ako, tapos tuwang-tuwa siya. Tapos pinapakinggan niya sa katrabaho niya kasi like sabi nung katrabaho niya, you're really so good. Like, I mean in Thai. We're conversing in Thai. You're really so good. Like, you're so fluent in Thai language, something yada yada yada. So, we was like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ayun.
Okay. So, sa office niyo, sir, more on mga kayo. Tapos, papunta pa lang yung mga Thai.
Yeah. Yes. More as in Filipino talaga. More on Filipino talaga.
Opo. Yung mga customer niyo, sir, Thai po?
Yes. The customer is all Thai.
Combination po sila ng Filipino na marunong mag-Thai or puro native Thai po? No.
Native Thai. That's why we're chatting in Thai language talaga.
Ayan.
So, yeah.
So, how was naman po the experience dun sa pagiging ko sa coordinated Thai customers?
At first, syempre, yun nga, testing the waters pa, hindi pa masyadong, madali naman din sa mga Thai. Madali naman din silang kausap. Kasi hindi sila galit. Syempre, lahat naman ng tao, like, when they're mad, they're really hard to talk to. So, kapag hindi naman sila galit, maayos naman sila kausap. So yeah, as of the moment naman, wala naman din ako naging problem. Siguro from time to time, there's some customers lang na talaga na nag-curse. Kasi may coworkers, like when minumura sila ng customers namin, it doesn't affect them kasi they don't understand it. But for me, meron siyang impact kasi I understand it. Like, meron talaga siyang somehow impact sa utak ko na parang ako yung minumura. Ako yung kina-curse. At my other workmates, they're just laughing out of it. Like, minumura ako ng customer, ganyan. Tapos, while me, like, ako talaga naapektuhan ako kasi it really hits different when you first in Thai kasi. Diba? In Filipino, iba din. Pero in Thai, iba din talaga yung tama, iba din yung impact. So, I just have to learn like how to deal with it talaga.
So, ano po yung usual concern po na nare-receive niyo from your Thai customers?
Okay, so if they want to deposit, if they want to withdraw, if they want to ask for bank accounts, they want to withdraw and turn their money into points in the game, kami yung first touch nung transaction. Kami yung makikipag-usap sa customer at the same time. I'll be the one to pasok all the information needed. Minsan kasi we are having maintenance on our banks. So I'm the one who will say to customer na, oh, we have a technical issue, we're upgrading our system, something like that.
You mentioned din po kanina na hindi talaga maiwasan yung mga galit na customers. So how did you handle po? Kasi sabi niyo po kanina, parang iba yung effect pag nakatay na yung curse.
Yeah. Okay, so sa chats first, I handle it with syempre professionally. So I'll say na since you're like acting rude, I'll now close this conversation. Or like minsan kasi pag as in nag-rant lang yung players, I'm saying lang thank you for using our company, ganyan. But if super rude na talaga, yeah, that's the time na I'll say na since you're being rude, I'll be happy to close this conversation. But for me naman, how did I handle it? I just get used to that. Alam mo yun, nasanay na lang din ako sa mga customers na nagaganon. So as the time goes by, it doesn't affect me na talaga.
Yung sa mga major sir na problems na na-encounter nyo regarding or yung mga galit na customer, is mabait naman po yung team leaders nyo to help you po how to answer that question?
Yes. Mabait naman sila. Super bait nila kasi sometimes nga lang they really can't answer because syempre nasa Cambodia sila eh. But since nga I'm directly asking them, when I ask them personally, they'll answer me personally. That's the time na I'll share the answer with my coworkers. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, this is the information that I have. Sinabi ito ng leader natin.
Opo, ayan. Madali po ba yung recruitment process na pinagdaanan niyo po?
SB19.
JK Network.